Now, Chelsea insiders are coming out with new news. Listen, this got fire all over it. There is no smoke without a fire, and we're seeing all the smoke. We are seeing it. Erling Haaland to Chelsea. Listen tight. People, ladies, jellyfish, bratuchi, welcome to the channel today. We have got 4 major stories for you. Starting with the number 1, Reece James. Reece James is linked with Manchester. I'm going to tell you why this is ludicrous, why this is nonsense, and this is rubbish. He ain't going no. Number 2, we're going to talk about the rise of the one and only Andreas Christensen. How Christensen is linked away from the club, but the rumors are saying he's going to sign a new 5-year deal. His resurrection has been unreal, and this is great news. Finally, before the penultimate story, before we get into the Haaland story, which is going to be first up, is Hakim Ziyech, Bakayoko, and Olivier Giroud all are set to join AC Milan apparently. Fabrizio Romano and Demartio. I will bring you the latest on that, so let's get into it. But before we get started, we have hit 9k. We have hit 9k. We have hit 9k. Woo! 9k. The road to 10k is officially on. Look, we can do it in one video. Let's make it happen in this video. Be the person to subscribe, and if you already subscribed, you know what you can do, right? Hit the like button. Hit that like button. It goes a long way. And make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on none of the sauce. None of the sauce. But before we get started, let's get into the video. So, story number 1. Look, Calvin Palmer is an insider at Chelsea. He can pretend to be a journalist, but he's an ITK. That's what they call him on Twitter. In the know. The guy always knows what's happening. He feeds us what the club feed him. It's one of those. They give him a spoonful of what they want him to write, and 9 out of 10 times he's gonna write it. He's gonna put a little spring on it. Him, Matt Law, Simon Johnson, they all have sources in the club. They can pretend they don't. I don't care. I'm not like these other YouTubers and bandems that try to secure jobs with these clubs and try to get interviews. I don't care about that, right? I speak too much on my mind where, realistically, I can imagine half the players wouldn't even like what I say, right? Because I call him out. If they don't play well, I'll call him out. If they play well, I praise them. And go look back at all my videos. What I say, I always have reason. Am I right or am I wrong? That's an opinion we can discuss. But I am honest, and I'm brutally honest. I don't care who I offend. If you play dead, I will call you out. So when the real Calvin Palmer, my man, comes out with all this interest and confirms that Chelsea are actively going to pursue the Haaland deal, I believe it. This is told to him from the club. Without a shadow of a doubt, Chelsea are interested in Haaland. We know that. For me, this is the big thing, right? And a lot of you need to understand. This deal is complicated. But, and the key thing here is, this is the key. This deal will have to happen quickly. This deal will have to happen super quickly. And part of the reason that this deal has to happen super quickly is because pre-season is fast approaching. They don't want to sell after pre-season starts. They will not sell. They did it with Sancho. They held tight. They said, we're not selling. And they'll do the same with Erling Haaland. If you think I'm lying, you're full of rubbish. Because they didn't sell Sancho because they gave him a deadline. You don't beat that deadline, big man, you're out of here. Manchester United didn't meet it, and they didn't get their boy. And now, it's about time we go get our boy. Get Haaland, pay the money. We've got 3 weeks before the Dortmund's preseason starts. That's what I think. Story number 2 is a very interesting one, and this one makes me very, very interested. And a lot of you are going to be nervous about this because I know there's a lot of love for Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech is linked with a loan move to the one and the only AC Milan. AC Milan is on a reincarnation. The club has got Champions League football. They've resurrected themselves, and all of a sudden they're actually like a good team again. So now they're trying to fatten out the squad. With Çalhanoğlu gone, they're trying to bring in Hakim Ziyech to play, but they want him on a loan. And I don't understand this. Why would Chelsea loan a 28-year-old? I don't understand it. If you want him, pay 35 million. If you want to loan him, obligation 35 million. No nonsense. You want him, take him. But you're paying money for him. Then, Olivier Giroud. A lot of you said, Alex, you don't know what you're talking about. You see, he signed a new deal. Well, Giroud could be leaving a club. Chelsea signed him on a new contract as a form of security. If Giroud can't find another club, he's got a home here. If they find another club, he could be going. And finally, Bakayoko will be leaving Chelsea to join AC Milan. We already know that though, because Bakayoko had a wonderful time at AC Milan when he was there under Gattuso. He pulled out, and I actually thought they were going to activate the clause, but they didn't have the financial capabilities to pay the money that was necessary. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, those three players would go to AC Milan. I don't know how the wages are going to work. I don't know how the structure is going to work, but they're interested in all three of them. Di Marzio and Fabrizio Romano all want him. Let's say it one more time. Di Marzio, Fabrizio Romano. By the way, in the comments below, let me know what you think of my accent. I think this would be great. I think if we have to sell Hakim to cash in and make some money for Haaland, so be it, because he's hardly playing. If he's hardly playing, we might as well cash in. Sadly, he seems like the odd one out. He does. Now looking at the one and only Reece James. The Athletic is reporting that Manchester City have their eyes set on Reece James. Let me repeat that one more time for the people in the back for free. Manchester City have their eyes set on Reece James. Big man, you're not getting Reece James. Reece James is staying at Chelsea for the rest of his career. Reece James will be Chelsea's John Terry. Reece James will be Chelsea's Frank Lampard. Reece James will be Chelsea's Peter Cech. To the point where when he leaves, it will be after 10 years. It will be something where people remember him. They look at Reece James, they go Chelsea. He will be Chelsea's talisman. One day there could be a statue of Reece James outside Stamford Bridge. And that's how good Reece James is going to be for Chelsea. He is not leaving. You're going to have to pay us 150 million or something stupid because the club is not selling him. 1, he's versatile. 2, he's on a great deal that he just signed. 3, he is a youth prospect that came through the ranks. He is the hope for every kid in that youth department, right? Saying, oh my God, Reece is there, Mace is there, Callum's there. I want to be there. And we don't sell players of that magnitude. I understand it's a lot of money that they'll have to pay. But to find a replacement is mad. Listen, we don't want to get rid of Hakimi, bro. We didn't want Hakimi, sorry. We got rid of Tariq Lamptey for Reece. You think we would sell Reece James? You're bluffing. Absolutely bluffing. Get out of here, man, with your nonsense. This article, Athletic, you got it wrong. Normally, I love your stories. Something's fishy about this one. Check your source. Because there's no way they can want him. But you know what? I want to have 1 million subscribers right now. We don't always get what we want. We have to grind towards it. You want Reece? You're going to have to pay us ridiculous money. You know what? Forget that. You want Reece? Give us 3 players of our choice, all right? Give me Bernardo Silva, give me Kevin De Bruyne, and give me Diaz. That's how you get Reece. You're not getting him otherwise. And finally on a great story, and this is a story I love to see, all right? Andreas Christensen has had a tremendous Euros, and he's going to be rewarded with a new deal. Andreas Christensen came through the youth academy, and a lot of people forget that because he's not English, you know. But if you hear him speak, my man's got a Cockney accent. You know, he's proper lads. The guy is absolutely class personified. On the ball, he's solid, very comfortable, can play centre mid in a poor team, not a pass-based team, but you know what? Jose Mourinho would definitely play him centre defensive midfield. Like, because he's got good passing range, gets around, gets stuck in. As a third centre-back, he is phenomenal. He is very good, very compact. He has really developed and become stronger. He's good in the air. And he's becoming a complete centre-half. So now that Chelsea are trying to sign him on a 5-year deal, it makes sense. The math is math in here. Like, the fee will be good because it means we pay him a small fee on signing on wise. We give him good wages and we've got a centre-back for the next 5 years. It makes sense. I'm seeing him for Denmark. I'm like, yeah, that's our centre-back. Like, I haven't felt like that about Christensen in a long time. When he first broke out, I had a lot of faith in him. I thought he was going to be amazing. Then he went through a little spell where I said, you know what, he might have to leave. Like, he might have to leave because he's not getting game time, and when he is getting game time, he's rusty, and it's just not working out. But you know what? His career's got reincarnated once again. It got recreated, resurrected, some would even say, right? And now, he looks like the centre-half we always thought he was going to be. He could be the long-term replacement for Thiago Silva. You got Antonio on one side, Reece James on the other side. Now, that's a back 3. Now, that is a proper back 3. Comfortable on the ball, good, elaborate passing, leadership capabilities all over the back 3. I like it. I really do. If we bring a Rafael Varane in, then we just take it to the next level. You know what I mean? But otherwise, we're in a good place right now. So people, these were the 4 stories that we had for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's very important. The road to 10K is continuing today. Choo-choo train. Let's get into it. But I'm out. Peace out. Bye.